Live from Boscom TV broadcasting channel, a YouTube platform that gives you so many things. Today being Tuesday, 30th April. Welcome back. My name is Fernando, as I always say. Leo ni English tu, sishangai nimeanza na Kiingereza mbona maana mtu ambaye niko naye Kiingereza baada ya Kiingereza, English after English. What else? So mali anatokea jina na je talanta yake ni gani ama mbona ako hapa atatujuza na atatueleza mbona. Najua atakuwa kidogo sana in English, so what else things will be fine. Don't say that I'm not good in English. I also do my best in English as how I do in Swahili. Okay. Unaitwa nani, unatokea wapi na mbona uko hapa leo? Tumia lugha hata kama unapenda Kiingereza ama Kiswahili. Unajua mimi nimeathirika sana na lugha. Siku zote mimi wanasema lugha ya Kiswahili ni teule, tukufu na sharafu na kuntu. Ndio maana nakitukuza. Tuachayo mbali. Kamera yako ile pale. Zungumza na mtazamaji pale.
So, Dorine, Waninda. My talent is being a journalist, and I was introduced to this platform by my friend, who is my classmate. And I've been looking for it since last year, but finally I've found it, and I'm hoping I get a chance to join it.
Thank you very much, and shout out that friend of yours who gave you an connections. In Kenya we say connections. Really? Okay, Dorine, so as a speaker, are you still a student or?
I'm still a student. Actually, I'm sitting for my KCSE this year.
Okay, so things will start sizzling on November. You and Nick.
Yes.
Okay, wish you all the best, and know that you will do your level best. So, why decide journalism? Why? There are so many things we can do outside there. Or do you have any other talent other than this?
Actually, at first, I had decided to become a lawyer. But as I grew up, I changed my career choice into being a journalist because I saw I was good at journalism. That happened when I joined high school, and I met this English teacher who helped me in everything. So I decided to be a journalist mainly because I wanted to reach out to girls and spread their story, those girls who have been abused, so that we expose those people and stop the abuse of girls.
Wow, that's great. So you mean due to from lawyer, being a lawyer, yeah. Now you want to be a journalist. Mzazi pale nyumbani. Mara mingi umesikia sana mtu anataka kuwa pilot, lakini anaishia kusema hata nikipata kazi ya askari si mbaya. Tuache hayo mbali. So you want to mentor a girl child.
Yes.
So you mean you have so many stories about the girl child?
Yes.
You want your stories to do always on the girl child side?
Yes.
Why girl child?
Because I'm a girl, and in most cases girls are described as weak vessels. So I want to show the world that girls can do better than men, because nowadays it has become better because we have some women leaders. But now I want to empower those girls, especially those ones who have been violated, to get a chance to express their story and expose those ones that abused them.
So you want to support the girl child, but nowadays even the boy child are supposed to be to be given priorities. So there's no way that you can say you want to dwell on the girl child and leave the boy child, because now you are fighting for equality, gender balance, you know. So at least I can do what I can tell you that at least switch your mind, at least put both, not even girl child, not only the girl child, but even the boy child side. Okay, back to your talent of journalism. We have so many journalists in the country as we speak who have done very well, and the articulation of words in English, I've met them where they are and their talent. So maybe you could tell me one journalist whom, when you just listen to him or her, you say, one day I'll be like someone who are you see?
Well, my role model is Victoria Rubadiri. I like her voice projection, the way she presents herself. That's what I want to be when I...
Wow, shout out to Victoria Rubadiri. Now we have that she's living citizen going to join CNN and the other side. So you mean you'll be shifting from that role media services to where she is. So you only have one role model?
Yes.
There are so many. Why one? Just
one, because we have some things in common. Like, I'm good in English, so the other ones I'm not really sure about them.
Okay, let's come back to where you're saying that you are good in English. Imagine in this industry, you don't have to be good in English or in Kiswahili because you're a journalist. You might be called tomorrow that, remember your name?
Dorine.
Dorine, we have a space for Swahili news anchor. So you say,
Not really.
Uh-huh.
I've tried learning Kiswahili, though it's really complicated.
Kiswahili ni ngumu, ilikuja na meli, hata samaki wa kushika. But how you can improve your Swahili speaking is that by reading novels, articles, magazines, and so many things as far as Kiswahili is concerned. Exactly. Listen also to Swahili journalists, even so many things will be put in Kiswahili. Exactly. Okay, there is this fun at home. My fun, in fact, most of them, those from Showground, Kamobo, Cheblengo, all the way even to Taptengeli, they are watching. They want to know, what does this girl has? Give us something. Maybe you know how you do the news.
Something.
Or I give you a topic, you don't know. Give us any news, any news.
Any news?
Present now news, present to them.
Okay. The last I can
I
remember.
remember that's your camera, don't forget
I
that.
was presenting about the taxation in Kenya.
So give us that thing about taxation as a
Taxation.
news. Present it now.
Okay.
Uh,
As you had said earlier on the explainer today, it's all about taxation in Kenya, where farmers are expected to pay for their domestic animals that include cow, goats, and sheep, save for the chickens and the birds. Farmers are expected to pay a total of 2,000 Kenya shillings on each head of a cow and 500 Kenya shillings on a sheep or a goat. Kenyans are begging the president to reduce the taxation in order to favor dairy farming in the country.
Thank you very much. As you are presenting, I've just received a comment from, I think it's Radico, saying that that is Victoria Badiri actually. So you present like Victoria Badiri, that's good. Your articulation is very good. So maybe reverse projection, eh? Make sure. I know you're afraid. You meet Boscom. You're very afraid of Boscom.
Not really. This is my first time.
He's a very good guy. He's a producer. So small. Is that clear?
Yes.
Pia mimi Kiingereza kinanipiga chenga, but I'm trying. As you can see. So talanta ya wanahabari sasa. Umesema uzipika kwa Kiswahili?
I'm really not good at it. I try speaking outside, but when it comes to journalism, I specify in English what I'm good in.
Wow, that is good. At least to promote even the English side, no?
Yes.
Wow, that's great. So I'm receiving also some comments from my WhatsApp. This the producer Boscom himself is saying that, wow, watching from this other side of the studio, the girl is wow. I can also see this is from Baringo, actually from Kapchipkisa, and it was Peter. Anasema kazi kuntu. Thank you very much. Oh, today is English, Peter. So najua amezoea Kiswahili. Okay, tuachie hayo mbali. Sasa all the way from Kitale ama
I'm not really a Kenyan. I'm a Ugandan.
oh, wow. So there's something again inside. You're not from Kenya, you're a Ugandan.
Yes.
But now you're a citizen of Kenya by registration.
Yes.
Wow, that's great. So how is Uganda?
Uganda is fine. Because the first time I came here in Kenya, I had so many problems in communication, and in Kenya people mock others because of their language. They prefer Kiswahili over English, and for me, even in school, I still have problems because people think I'm different from them. So nobody wants to be a friend of someone who doesn't have friends.
But that is Kenya now. You know Kenya. That's Kenya ya Shembeteng, Kenya ya Kayombo Tola, you know. So you've heard of those languages spoken in Kenya.
Yes.
But when you go to Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, they prefer Kenya. Most even in this K-town, Kapsabe town, you could find many Ugandans selling kahawa, selling mitumba, selling shoes. You could find so many Rwandese, so many Tanzanians. They just love Kenya. So you mean there's nothing you've heard about this Kenya?
Well, when you talk about
Even the climate, look at the climate. We are so loving, welcoming. Keeping in mind the warm welcome that you've given you just when you enter Boscom from the studios.
The only thing I love about Kenya is their food. Talk about chicken.
Okay, back to your talent. There is somebody at home, a teenager, a young girl or a young boy who is aiming that one day, one time I'll be like Dorine, who is now at Boscom TV. What could you tell him?
Personally, I'll tell you to follow your dreams, because in many cases you'll find a parent saying, I wanted to be a businesswoman or a businessman. Now, because I didn't fulfill that dream, you have to fulfill it for me. If you do that, it's going to be very hard for you because you're pursuing your parents' dream and not yours. So my advice is to follow your dream.
So to parents, if you see that your daughter or your son is just singing in the bathroom, in the bedroom, leave her alone. Leave him alone. Acha tu endelee na kuimba hiyo ndio talent inalipa. Because even me, talent has paid me, and what is what I live for. And tunasonga mbele kabisa. So umesikia Dorine mwenyewe amesema usikufe moyo. Wewe kama mama, kama na wazazi tu support. And I like your parents that have escorted you today. It seems that they support you. They are pushing you also. They are seeing you somewhere in the future, see that?
Yes.
So waambie kitu. Ambia mama na baba something about.
Well, to my mom and my dad, I'm saying thank you for giving me this chance to empower my talent. I hope that one day I'll make you proud.
Wow, you're gonna change home through journalism.
Yes.
Your talent. Yeah. Okay, that's great. There are some people back in Uganda. Of course, your fans, your friends, and your relatives that are in Uganda. Give them greetings. Tell them something. Although you're from Kenya now, you say.
Okay, all my friends and relatives from Uganda. Well, you guys should visit Kenya. Kenya is a good country, save for the small issues, but it's nice. So support me on this to empower my talent.
So do you know how to speak Luganda?
No.
You don't know.
Yes.
So you are a Bontao of Uganda now.
Yes.
Maybe you're born in Kampala.
Yeah.
Okay, that is good. Sisi huku lugha nyumbani lazima tujue Kiswahili na Kiingereza. So sisi wa Kenya wajue Kiingereza. Na tunakipenda sana Kiingereza. In fact, most of the Kenyans, you will find them on TikTok looking what's happening abroad, not even in the country, because they want to do what's happening abroad.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. You have a good talent, you have the chance. Sasa ni wewe kutafuta storyline. So if you have any stories gani unapenda kudeal nazo? Which stories do you like dealing with? Say that we know tunakuweka.
Stories. I like politics.
Politics, of course, I'm there also, but sorry, but okay.
So I like politics and things to deal with education.
Education.
Yeah.
So you are promising us that you are going to educate people through Boscom TV there in YouTube.
Yes.
So parents and all the people release by data.
Yes.
Wazazi release your children to YouTube, waingie pale tafuta Boscom TV, wa like, wa subscribe, wa comment, alafu anze kukufuatilia sasa.
Yes.
You're gonna give them so many things. So your last words kwa wale mafans wanatuona.
My last words. I'm saying thank you to Bosco for giving me this chance. At first I didn't know they will accept, but thank you.
You're welcome. Najua leo uko calm kidogo, najua tu kesho tutakuwa napiga kelele hapa. Leo umetulia. Maraka kwanza kuwa mbele ya kamera kasi nikosea.
Yes.
Na kutumia kinasa sauti kama hicho.
Yeah.
Usijali, ndo safari. Maisha ni safari, ni hatua, si ndio?
Yeah.
Ndio it's a journey of starting now. Na najua utafanya poa, utafanya the best. Mafans wanaongea huko ndani akina watu ni wengi tu. Tutapitia comments baadaye. So waambie kwa Kiingereza, waambie enda pale YouTube, tafuta Boscom TV, comment, subscribe, like na tupa comment. Tell them, time is yours.
Take this chance, go to Boscom on YouTube, Twitter and all the media platforms. Like and send your comments.
Wow, that's great. Also, my social media platforms, Fernando pale TikTok, Facebook, inakuwa fresh kabisa. So do you have any social media platform?
No.
You bado?
Yeah.
Usijali, tutafika. Tutasukuma gurudumu pamoja, si ndio? Labda bado kuna news kidogo tupatie kuhusu floods. Unajua sasa ndio the current story, floods, my where.
Well, I've not been watching news.
You know, but as a journalist, what have you done to ensure that you cope with this?
Well,
next time,
Yeah.
I'll thank you next time. She has said that next time she'll be giving us something to do with floods. And of course, speaking of floods, those who are those wenye wameathirika. Kiingereza imepotea lakini msijali. Mungu anasaidia chini ya jua. Keeping in mind that soon Kericho Club Rotary tutakuwa tunaenda pale Maimayu. Ulisikia jana Maimayu walisombwa na maji, so we'll be going there. Join us Boscom TV, Boscom Media Studios, tutakuwa pale. Inshallah Mungu akujalie. Naitwa Fernando Ali Kipsang. Amekuwa kitwa Dorine. Ni Dorine nani?
Waninda.
Dorine Waninda alongside Fernando Ali Kipsang. Thank you. God bless you. Till next time. Goodbye.